I'm John Bishop, and you're watching the Redmen TV.
Definitely, Mike. Obviously, it's a I want to. You can focus on a danger man, but really looking at the sort of strength that squad possesses, it's easy to talk about who might be the weak link. In fairness, now obviously the system-wise is an interesting one. If they do what they did in the charity community raffle, Village Fate Shield, Savic could well be, and we as you said we might have to carry it. We tore the arse out of him in the Carling Cup last season.
Quite possibly, but I was listening to something today, a very good point made about why they signed Jack Rodwell.
Sweeper. In
that David Moyes always said he saw him as a centre half.
Yeah.
And I think if they're going to play three at the back and they want, as Aubrey says, a sweeper kind of player, maybe Jack Rodwell could be playing in the centre half, which is another thing to exploit.
Well, most definitely. Jack Rodwell's an interesting one because it seems a bit daft because he's injury prone. Someone said, I was talking to Evertonians about this, and most of them aren't asked. They seem to think it was quite a good bit of business, because when United were reportedly offering sort of 20 million a year ago, that's the only regret, is maybe they didn't cash in a little bit sooner. But sort of 12 million, maybe up to 15 for a player like that who's come nowhere near reaching his potential. David Moyes doesn't clearly know how to play him. It's a good bit of business for Everton. But that said, Aubrey, do you think could you see him playing in midfield and being more what we've seen him as a centre mid, or do you see him more as a centre half?
It's weird, isn't it? The comment I saw on Twitter from an Everton fan was, he made his debut 7 years ago and he's still not kicked on. I'll drive him there myself for 15 million. So that you've got that aspect of it, but he's been rated and been highly talked about. Is he a crock? It was weird because I was getting ready to watch the first football of the season, the Charity Shield, as the rumours and you see that the way they've lined up different, and I instantly thought in my head, he's going to be their sweeper. They're going to have Company and Lescott, and then Rodwell's going to play as a free, and they want the Rossi, or they were really after the Rossi, who played that.
So not so much sweeper, more like an advanced sweeper. Is it the defensive libero, Glenn Johnson? That's it. Defensive free roll. Circa the Eastlands leg of the Carling Cup.
So it's sort of going to. I thought, that's where he's coming. The other interesting one as an actual purchase, as opposed to we don't know where he's going to play, because Mancini went, we need to learn. We've bought him. It's £15 million rising to £18 million player. In his press conference he's a promising young player who needs to come to a club who knows how to win and learn. He's one for the future. Which, you're spending £18 million on someone for the future. It doesn't sound like it's a Mancini signing to me. And he's kicking off that's the Sunday. On the Friday, he's saying we're not buying players because he wants the Rossi and he wants Van Persie for 80 million, and they're not going that way. There's financial fair play coming in. Is Adam Johnson going to be there? Did they just need an English player?
There's financial fair play coming in. But I'm doing that for you, John Henry.
But there's also the homegrown rule. Is that if Adam Johnson's adamant that he wants out and he's had a spat with Mancini, are they just buying an English player to keep the numbers? They'll get him linked with Scott Sinclair and Butland just to make up this homegrown numbers in the squad. I think he could. You can't, if he's going to play how he's played for Everton.
You're suggesting they're basically just buying him to have him?
Yeah, because they need him. Because it's almost like Brad Jones in a very different situation to us. But we bought Brad Jones as a keeper because we didn't have enough homegrown in that squad at the time, or something that needed to be in the registry. If he's going to go from where he's played for Everton for City, he's never ousting Yaya Toure.
Well, my argument is that I've sort of said that Yaya Toure reminds me very much of Gerrard in his pomp, the way he drives forward from midfield, and I've always said that Jack Rodwell had that quality about him. Now, my thing, and I'd never even entered my head this idea of him playing as a centre half. For me, my immediate thought was he's Yaya's cover, basically.
For the African Cup of Nations as well, they've got
that too. Is that do they have that every year now?
Yeah,
amazing.
This January.
Amazing. We potentially lose a Saidi to that.
Well, we've actually on that we've already lost him to Ramadan, haven't we? He's actually
wasting away.
He's fasting at the minute. It was just crazy. I mean, this is nothing to do with religion on the whole, but I mean, I find that fascinating that a professional athlete. But he made a big point of it in his interview on the website, how He was saying how the doctor noted that his heart rate returns to normal quicker than most people. Like, I mean, he's a very naturally fit person. I just think that's mad.
Momo did the same though, didn't he?
Momo. Yeah. Let's hope he's got a better eyesight.
Better look at least.
Yeah, most definitely. Like, but that's sorry, just as a digression, like that's is a fascinating thing that I just don't get it. I mean, it's knackering running around anyway. Why do they do it on an empty stomach?
Well, they're not allowed to eat until after 8, isn't it? Yeah. So they can still pig out.
I don't know. I used to work in a pub that had a really big sort of Muslim contingent. None of them were meant to be there. Like, all the lads used to come out with their mum and dad didn't know and come and get bevied. Like, so I think the strict rules of Ramadan were probably lost a little bit on in them situations. But anyway. So yeah, Man City, as I say, you could look around the danger men are rife in that. We talk about the potential that Jamie Carragher could have to face up against Sergio Aguero, Carlos Tevez and Mario Balotelli potentially.
David Silva, Samir Nasri, Yaya Toure, Vincent Kompany.
It's enough to make you want to do a Roy Hodgson face rub, isn't it?
I've gone to my happy place already.
I fancy a Roy Hodgson banging your head against the back of the wall, mate. It's that serious, isn't it?
It is bad. Like, yeah. So I mean, Mary, do you fear for the potential inclusion of Jamie Carragher, or do you think it's just a case of we need to just get Coates in, blood him, and get on with it? I don't know, Paul. I don't know. Don't ask me questions.
I don't know. I think essentially, I obviously think it's not going to be Carragher's game. It really, really isn't going to be Carragher's game. But at the end of the day, I think their attack is so strong that we're just going to have to do
We're going to get bummed
we
either way,
can.
basically.
I mean,
That's what you're alluding to. It doesn't fucking matter who we put in.
Yeah.
just throw
Get Beckenbauer,
We're just going to do the best we can.
Yeah.
We're going to persevere.
Beckenbauer and Bobby Moore at the
and
back.
try and concede as little as possible. That's...
Good one, Bear.
Oh,
Thanks.
listen, when you came to me at the start of the show, I was like, really positive. Probably, it might not come off like that, I don't know. But,
I'm not sure how true
right, but
that is.
I was feeling pretty positive, and
I'm
now
not
it's
sure how
just...
true that is either. Anyway, no,
Well, I'm not anymore.
The point is, Mike, is that why the fuck not? Sebastian Coates, if he's good enough to be at Liverpool,
Exactly.
what's the point? The only counter argument I can possibly come up with is that Jamie Carragher is such a student of the game. You can see that he's been very involved with Brendan Rodgers in pre-season. He might have a job at sort of marshalling the back line, you know what I mean, telling people what they need to be doing in the system.
See, that,
but really, that's...
Yeah, but it's all well and good.
He's really good at that.
Yeah, but it's all well and good being a student of the game and being able to read the game well, but if your legs have gone against a team that moves the ball as quick as Man City does up front, you fucked, they'll pass run rings around him.
But what game, I mean, okay, I understand, but for you, is there a game that Jamie Carragher is right for? No.
I think I said it on the show a couple of weeks ago. I think Jamie Carragher, suspensions permitting, to Agger and such like, would be more suited to being our Europa League captain. Managing or coaching or whatever.
Slower tempo, shitter team.
Exactly. Where maybe if we're not that concerned about it, or we're not, you know, it's somewhere where you can just say, right, you're in charge of this team kind of thing, you're the captain, you get on with it. I think in the hustle bustle of the Premier League, where you've got so many fast attacking players in every team now, he's too old to carry on doing that. I think you bought Coates, alright, Rodgers didn't buy Coates, but he's highly rated wherever he's come from Uruguay. The lads see that he can play ball, he can play the ball, he's got talent. You've got to give him a chance. I think if Agger's out, now's your time.
I agree. Or would you any further thoughts on it? Would you just go with it? Like,
just to back it up, yeah. I think my inner monologue, thinking of this season when Rodgers came in, he said we've got a good back four and Carragher, what a great talisman to have in the dressing room. I thought, give him the kids, give him a reserve team, and say you're going to play us every day in training. Jamie, get these.
Yeah, be like Vinnie Jones in Mean Machine.
Yeah, but you know, just say you're Sammer, Wisdom, Cody, Wilson. Like, what happened to him?
That's a point.
Go and train them up to be boss, because you're not going to play, but you still want to be around football and you still want to be part of it. You've got a job for us.
Yeah, 20 years from now, you could be the next Steve Clarke.
You know, he can't do it. He's not. Like, I honestly wouldn't. He's going to make mistakes, and he's got that brilliant. You say student of the game, and John's. He's got a brilliant ability to lose his rationalness when he's in a match and blame everyone for every mistake he's made, and that's even worse. That's even more detrimental.
We call that the Peter Schmeichel.
Where it is, and you see him scream at, like at Arbeloa once, wasn't it?
The final nail in Arbeloa's Liverpool career coffin there, when he basically they had a fight on the.
But it's that thing of like, no matter what, if he is training, if he is involved with Rodgers, if he is getting groomed to be a coach or assistant manager even, and you're putting him in a situation where Aguero, Nasri and Silva are taking the piss out of him, and he turns around and calls Kelly a cunt or fucking blames Johnson or whatever for mistakes he's making, he's going to lose so much respect with those players and the fans, and I don't want to see him do that, because he's actually managed to get himself to a position where he's Jamie Carragher and people like him.
I think you make a good point. Yes, right, okay, we're going to move on to transfer stuff in a moment, but let's get some score predictions. In fact, the score prediction league, everyone got it wrong, so yeah, unlucky. Well, actually, because Chris isn't here, we haven't had him to tabulate the score, so we'll bring that on next week's show.
I wasn't invited into that.
You were? You give your score on the show, didn't you?
Did I? It was away now, I threw that.
It's not washing dirty linen in public, guys.
It's not the Liverpool way.
Dave got the right score, just the wrong way round.
Well, Dave.
Good one, Dave. Yeah, so go on, Mary, score predictions.
Right. Well, given my pessimistic Hearts prediction, I'm going to say 3-2 to us.
Okay.
I'm going to be wrong.
Wow. Wow. Oh, go on, go for it, Aubrey.
0-0.
0-0. Mike.
1-1.
Okay, I'm going to go 2-1 to us. A Stiggy, like, deflected Joe Cole goal, just shooting nicely down to the ground. Like, who cares? When you fucking cares, don't care. Like, don't care. Just get through it by hook or by crook or something, you know, a piece of brilliance. Yeah, I think.
Get another beach ball on. And
yeah, like a late goal, like, you know what I mean, that gets like.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Gets the juices going.
Well, Andy Carroll makes it late goals.
Yeah. Before we move on, actually, did anyone see the picture doing the rounds on Twitter and Facebook of the fella who got the Aguero Man City shirt? Basically, he's got the Aguero, it's got the date of the last game of the season, it's just got Aguero sneaking down the back of his shirt. Absolutely fucking the best.
The best line ever was at the Man City game in the Carling Cup last season, where someone shouted at Aguero, "Hey Sergio, someone missed the T off your name."
Amazing.